who sent his son, Yahushua, to his people, to those who wanted to be grafted in by doing his law, statutes, and commandments. For he's given us another day. I'm the Mad Trucker. And this is the Morning Drive Live. Well, I'll be discussing topics that affect all of us. And if you'd like to participate, this live is welcome to all who would like to attend, on the condition that you first read the channel description. And if it's something that you're still interested in, then come back and greet everybody in the live in the comment section. If you want to write a comment in the comment section here, right, you have to first greet everybody in a peaceful manner, according to your culture, your customs, and your ways. After that, we can have a conversation about the topic. And because I'm hosting this live, the working definition of a conversation is as follows and shall not deviate. A conversation is truthful and honest questions and answers using logic to come up with solutions to problems. Because I've discovered in my decades of being on this planet that arguments, debates, and wars are synonymous with leaving more problems in their wake. And usually the problems they leave in their wake are bigger than the problem that they solve, well, attempt to solve. So with that being said, let us begin. Today's a special day, y'all. I'm gonna say it every day I get one. And I don't tell grown people what to do. I just share what works because it works for me. And it works for you too if you try it. Today's a special day, y'all, because it's unique. There's never been a day like today. In any time, there's never been a day like today. And after it's gone, there'll never be another day exactly like today. So, like I said, I don't tell grown people what to do. I share what works. And if you can help somebody in a positive and constructive manner, I don't care if they're the same religion, sexual orientation, what political view, what, it doesn't matter. If you can help somebody in a positive and constructive fashion, and it's no cheese off your toast, and it's no skin off your back, then help that person. And if you are unwilling to or unable to, simply leave that person alone. Help doesn't always mean money. Help can mean a positive word, saying something to lift somebody's spirits. Help could be warning somebody of something that they weren't aware of. So if you can, and I'm not telling y'all what to do. I don't tell grown folks what to do. And that goes in line with that do unto others as you have them do unto you. I don't want grown people demanding that I do things. I don't want a grown person demanding that I do. So I don't demand that other people do things. I just share what works. And if you can do that, then do that. If you can't, it's cool. I had a topic, but I've been toiling and it slips me at this moment. It'll come back to me. And if it doesn't, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll make it an open topic. If there's a topic of discussion, there's something that you would like to have a conversation about, just simply put it in the comment section. And we'll have a conversation. Because that's how you solve problems. And that's the one thing that the powers that be that are controlling this earth plane don't want us to do. They don't want us to have conversations. Because regardless if you agree or not, if you have a conversation with somebody that you do not agree with, even though you don't agree, even though the two parties involved don't agree, they both walk away winners because they walk away with a deeper understanding of each other. So let's have conversations. Oh, that was going to be the topic. And Shalom, Channel Nadia 98. Thank you for joining the live this rising. I appreciate your presence. Your presence and your presence if you're watching this now at a later date, because you don't have to participate in the in the comment section. But like Channel Nadia 98 just demonstrated, she said hello to everyone, right? Now in turn, Nadia 98, if there's any question that you'd like to ask me, I'll answer your question, and then I'll ask you a question. And if you don't answer my question after I give you an answer, that'll be the end of the conversation. That's how the live works. And I really do appreciate you for doing it. I'm on my way to my homestead. And you're in Indonesia. What part of Indonesia are you in, Nadia? If you don't mind me asking. I'm not asking for addresses or nothing. Just, town to see. Yeah, the topic, it came back. Okay, and it deals with an ingredient in that wax I'm always going on about. I stumbled across a video. On now, if I called you Gorbachev, would you answer to that? To the individual that is writing in Russian, that obviously understands English but doesn't understand instructions. If I called you Gorbachev, would you answer to that? Is that a respectful thing for me to do? If you were hosting a live and I came into your live not knowing you and address you as something or as someone that you're not? See, these are questions that the person that typed that is not going to answer. And it strengthens my faith, and it lets me know that that higher standard that I'm always talking about, yeah, it's true. It's true. And it gives you discernment if you study it to be approved of the Most High. So I asked you again, to my Russian guest, since you interrupted and you wanted the attention, you got it. Now answer the questions. And if you refuse to answer the questions, it lets me know that you're suffering from SBS. Okay? Now, it's true. I live like a man who died 30 years ago, but I'm not Bob Marley. No more than you're Nikolai Gorbachev. And it would behoove you to adapt a higher standard. And I'm not telling you to, but I am hosting this live. And if you would like to participate, you have to greet everyone. Now, since you greeted Bob Marley, bless him, let rest his soul, because he passed. Fact of business, he passed, and I was a year old when he passed. Now that you've greeted him, how about greeting me and everybody else in the live? Can you do that? Is that beneath you? Or did you just want to troll and roll? Because that's usually what people do in my lives. They'll drop some bombastic statement, trolling, and then they'll just not say anything else. And I'm quite civilized. And it is a straightforward question. And it's not a disrespectful question. It's no more disrespectful than you calling me out of my name. When my name is on the channel, I'm the Mad Trucker. I introduced myself at the beginning of the live. You could have rewound it. Yeah, because our instructions, and if your brain's too smooth to follow them, I empathize with your condition. But you can help yourself. You can flush out your headgear. You can flush out your headgear. Cure yourself for your SBS. Step outside of your ego. The world ain't all about you. Treat people with the same respect that you expect, especially people you don't know. And a hush falls over the comments. But it's okay. Yeah. Still love you, whoever you are. Yeah. And Bob Marley was, you know, he strived for righteousness. I can say that, since you want to bring him up. Yeah. Matter of fact, I got some Bob playing. You know, maybe you should listen to the words of the songs that Bob Marley wrote. Might I suggest start with a song that he wrote called War. Since you like Bob so much. Yeah, it's a song called War. Okay? And Bob really didn't write it. Somebody else wrote it and said it at the United League of Nations before they changed the name to the United Nations, because they violated the pact and treaty with Ethiopia, like they violate a whole bunch of other stuff today. And in that song, he sings the words of Haile Selassie I, who said, until the philosophy that holds one race superior and another inferior is finally and permanently discredited and abandoned, until the color of a man's skin is of no more significant than the color of his eyes, until the basic human rights are equally guaranteed to all without regards to race. You know that pseudoscience that I don't practice? Everywhere is war. And I don't know why you came all the way to Mississippi from Russia to try to go to war with me, because I don't know you. I don't know you. And if you wanted to get to know me, you know, you could have done that by being civilized. So, you know, I empathize with your condition. Whether you're in Russia or the Ukraine or wherever in the Soviet Union you are, I empathize with your condition. But everything happens for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. You're watching me right now for a reason. Or you were watching me right now for a reason. Because I'm really trying to help you. Put the wax down. Put the wax and the buffer down. Subscribe to a higher standard. Do unto others as you have them do unto you, for this is the law and the prophets. Would you like to go live and me to come into your live and call you Nikolai Gorbachev? Or Putin? Or how about I call you Leopold? You know what he did in Belgium, don't you? If you don't know, that's why they still make chocolate hands. And if those things make you laugh, then yeah, that's just that buffer tickling your synapses. Because it's not funny, the things that those people did. Leopold especially, you know, in Africa. Which is far worse than what they did in Germany when that funny mustache dude was running around. Numerically, physically, a lot worse than what that little funny mustache wearing dude did. And that's a prescription to my friend from Russia. Just, you know, research some things. Address people, you know, with the same respect that you would like. And this is not a place for that. And I've made it to the homestead. And I want to thank Channel Nadia 98. I want to thank my Russian guests for not following the directions. Hopefully, if you're not offended, you can try again tomorrow morning. I go live every rising, 6 a.m., around 6 a.m., give or take 10, 15 minutes. And if you greet everybody, not just Bob Marley, who was a great man, by the way, but you have to greet everybody first to use the comment section in my live. Or I'm just going to analyze what you type. And that's basically what I've done. My mother didn't name me Robert. My name is not Robert. I'm the Mad Trucker. And I want to say to you, to my Russian guest, and to Nadia, and to everybody that's watching, now or at a later date, may the Most High bless and keep you. May his countenance be gracious unto you. May the Most High smile upon you. and give you shalom. And remember, you don't have to take somebody else's peace to have peace yourself. Shalom. I'm the Mad Trucker.